Good morning, everybody. Hi, we're live from Coralville, Iowa. The 4thFest Parade. It is a beautiful day in Coralville, the center of the universe, in our opinion. And it is the 4th of July Independence Day. We are here on Independence Avenue, right in front of the Coralville Recreation Center, to bring you the 2023 4th of July Parade, Coralville, Iowa style. This is the way we do it here. We've got big crowds here. As far as we can see, up and down Independence Avenue, there are tailgate tents and people and kids and hound dogs and tents and all kinds of things going to happen here. And we're going to bring you a big parade. My name's Rex Branstetter, and I'm here with my sidekick,
Herb Staub.
Yes, hi,
sir.
good morning,
Good
Herb.
morning, everybody.
Good to see everybody. It's at 10 o'clock sharp. Boy, they put that aerial bomb off, Herb, at 10 o'clock, and that woke the crowd up.
It sure did.
In case they were halfway asleep. We have got a parade line up here. We've got 120-some entries here. From A to Z, we're going to meet all kinds of different groups you probably never heard of. We're going to meet lots of interesting people. We're going to meet families who have been in Coralville for 100 years and over. We've got representative families going to go past. We've got the typical mayor and politicians groups going to go by, and we got all kinds of things planned. All you have to do is tune in, stay with us, because, Herb, guess what?
What's that?
We got a big parade coming.
We have a big parade. There are about 8 people deep on both sides of Independence Avenue with a big red, white, and blue center line. That's so the parade people know where they're going.
And right off the bat, here comes the American flag. There's no question what we're going to do. We're going to stand tall for the American flag, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Clark Ober, and the Boy Scouts of America and the Coralville American Legion are going to go by here right now. The American Legion has been in here for 40 years. Hi, Doc.
That's a genuine World War II Willys combat Jeep that just went by.
That's Andy Andrews with the back. That's a great booth. That's right, 1943 combat Jeep. Wow. The next entry is a 1952 Army Jeep by Steve Schultz. 1952 M38 Korea-era Willys Jeep. It's got the original paint from 1952 to 1954. He says it runs like a Swiss watch. There you go right there. Hi, guys. Hi, Harry. Goes the Coralville American Legion with a good-looking group of veterans carrying those flags. Good
Rex, we have the biggest amount of law enforcement agencies, fire, police. This is the largest amount of entries we've ever had in the history of the 40-year parade. Here comes the Scouts with the flag.
Check this out. That's Boy Scout Troop 207. That's my old troop.
It is.
Right here from
They're
Coral.
still here.
They've got about a 20-foot by 25-foot American flag.
That's going to be a chore all the way for 2 miles.
Good job, Richard. Boy, there's nothing prettier than the United States flag carried by Boy Scouts of America out there. Here you go, Herb.
Coralville Police. 23,000 people in Coralville now, Rex. Johnson County Sheriff. Yep, University of Iowa. That's the canine unit.
I think this kid was bad. They got him in jail in the background there.
What'd you do?
I'm guessing his dad's a policeman. He's
I
right in the back
so.
with the bars. Poor
That's
little
good
guy.
for him. That was the North Liberty Police. Now we have Iowa City. You know, Rex, there's always been a contention about what color a fire truck should be.
Well,
I think
actually,
we both agree it should be red, but we have all kinds.
There's no contention. The fire trucks are red, ladies and gentlemen.
Coralville, here we are. Fire rescue.
There you go, boys. Now, Herb, in the fire service, I was on the fire department for 20 years here in Coralville. In the fire service, white in Iowa and the Midwest usually relates to a rural fire department. So you rarely see white trucks around. And Coralville has adopted the color scheme of black over red, and there's got some very beautiful fire trucks.
Yeah.
All communities do. Boy, here comes Coralville's big ladder truck. I think that's Coralville ladder truck. That's called an aerial truck. Wow, we didn't have that when I was on the fire. We just had a ladder. We just used a ladder, not a ladder truck.
You carried the ladder. It wasn't on a truck.
We carried the ladder right with us.
Now, unit number 75, is that the reach?
No,
Well, that's 100 feet.
That is. Well, that's
100 feet.
Ladder 75. That's their truck number through Johnson County. And here comes Tiffin Fire Association here. They'll have a number on the side of their truck. That's 151. That's what they left. That's their ladder number.
Got it.
Uh-oh. Good job there, Tiffin. Nice job, Tiffin. Bottom line here in Johnson County, you need help. 911. You're going to get anybody you don't even know. They're going to come to your house.
We have Tiffin, North Liberty, Coralville, Iowa City. This is a nice new rig here. Look at
that's
this.
called a brush buggy. That's exactly what that is. That's a great big.
That'll hit the rural areas.
Overbuilt Unit 116. Hazmat Rescue and Fire.
Here we get Swisher.
They don't carry much water, but they're the first one there with that rig there. Hey, Swisher. Swisher 142, dispatched right out of Johnson County Sheriff's Office. Morning. Boy, they spend a lot of time washing these fire trucks up. I'll tell you, there's nothing any prettier than a fire truck unless he's coming to your house. Well,
yeah, that
then
would
he's
not be
pretty,
good.
but you don't care about he's pretty or not. Just get here, for God's sake. And there goes emergency management. That's the group that you call, 911. They answer the phone and they dispatch all these guys. That's the Johnson County Emergency Management.
I think I rode in this ambulance before.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's the one night that the bumblebees got in our driveway. You know, I'll tell you about that when we got an hour.
You did, yeah, that's right. Well, folks, we're off and running on the Coralville Parade here. We've got the sun is out. You know, last year we got blown out of the water literally here with the big
sideway rain.
So this is a great time here in Coralville. We'd like all of you listening in, watching in here today on the July 4th. You know, this is the 247th anniversary of the independence of the United States of America. For 247 years, up until I watched the news this morning, I hope we're still free of any other government overtaking us.
3 more to go.
That's right.
Let's see if we can make it.
We'll make it through here. They haven't overtaken the United States yet, folks, and they never will. So welcome to the 4th of July right here in Coralville, Iowa. Thanks for tuning in, by the way.
Here's our Grand Marshal.
What do we got going right here? What family do we have here?
The
Grand
Allwine.
Marshal, the Allwine family.
Yes.
Hi. Hi, good morning. That's the 1955. That's the Allwine family. You know, the Allwine family has been here. 1880s they got here in Coralville. Wow, there goes the Bowers family. The Bowers family, the Sherry, she's riding shotgun. She's Sherry Bowers. They have been here so for so long. They're up on First Avenue up there. They supplied milk for the Children's Hospital way back then. Good morning. Wow. Well, there's the Brandstatter family is here. There is the Brandstatter family. Good to see you. The 100th anniversary. I'm a sucker. There they go. They've been here for over 100 years. Well, I can speak of the Brandstatter family, a fine, upstanding family.
I was afraid I was gonna.
Thank you.
Afraid I was gonna lose you for this parade. You'd be in the parade yourself. Good thing you got
there
your
we go,
brother.
right there. There goes the Wenman family. Is that the Wenman group? It is the Wenman group.
Yes, it is.
That the whole Wenman family, you can't even go there with the Wenman family. Look, they needed about 4 more trucks. Folks, the Wenman family's been here for over 100 years, and they came to Coralville about 1910. Long, long history. There's the parade marshals right there.
John, how are you?
There goes ex-mayor, retired mayor, John
Retired
Lundell.
mayor, John Lundell. How are you?
All kinds of Diana Lundell. She served on the council. Boy, we're rolling,
They're
folks.
appropriately in a VW
parade.
Bug convertible. Is that appropriate or what?
Wow. That Allwine family went by. Their house was on First Avenue in Coralville, where McDonald's is right now. That's where the Allwine family was from. You bet. What a wonderful group that is. And then here's the Hills Bank. Why not? Why not have a big old thing from Hills Bank? Boy, they spent a lot of time and effort on that. They got a really, really good parade marshal going. Good to see you guys. Hi, Sean. They got a big group here on Hills Bank. Why not?
They're always a big group. I miss Keith though. You know, that was such a tradition.
I want you to know there's the mayor of the city of Coralville. Hi, Mayor. There goes the mayor, Megan Foster.
Here comes the city council.
Here comes the city. I thought you were walking.
They're not walking.
Keith Jones somehow bummed a ride on a golf cart. That's not fair. And he's got Lori. He's got Lori walking. I don't know how that worked out. Hi, Lori. I don't know how that all worked out.
Yeah.
There goes the city council. I wonder what laws they're making this morning. None. They're taking a day off. Wow,
Now,
wow.
here's
Here comes
Miss
Miss Iowa,
Iowa,
Grace
yeah.
Lynn Keller. Hi, Grace Lynn. Hi. Good morning. She's got that queen wave, her.
Yeah, that brightens up any parade.
I never dated a girl who had the queen wave. I had to date a lot of nice girls. The city of Coralville, what do we got going here?
Well, we should have the Coralville Public Library coming up here.
But I see the police
Celebrate.
chief up
This
there.
is the 150th. Yeah, they're out there getting ready to shoot
The
T-shirts.
police chief's trying to either shoot. Interesting story. The police chief. Hi, Kelly. The police chief. The police chief.
Yeah.
How come the police chief has a big cannon with him? Why did?
Thank you.
There you go. Got nice big fans.
I had to look twice at that shirt cannon. I thought he was armed. Okay, now we have the Coralville Public Library
Police chief
coming
had a
up here.
mortar with him, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the Coralville Public Library. Boy, folks, if you haven't been in the
here we
Coralville Public
are.
Library, it's beautiful.
See those guys right there?
What a wonderful
Yeah,
parade.
we used to change their diapers. Hi, Alan.
Right, here you
Okay.
go. Now, Herb, when I was a kid, that was the ice cream wagon right there.
It was.
They bring
It
in
was.
books. Now there used to be ice cream. Think you could pedal that up to the top of 14th Avenue? I don't think I could do that.
Coralville Performing Arts. This is the home of the young footlighters. It's the youth theater. I've been to some of those performances. They're quite good. Anyway, here's part of the crew.
You know, in Coralville, folks, right next to the library, we have the Jim Fawcett Theater down there. I can juggle. There goes a juggler, for God's sake. My wife can juggle the books.
Shh, we're live.
Yeah. Do what? You hear all kinds here.
Yeah, community food pantry. They just moved to a new location next to the Methodist Church in Coralville.
Right up at the top of the hill
Yep,
up there.
right near us here.
With the Methodist
We'll go
Church.
right by them.
The food pantry.
And
Now, ladies and gentlemen, somewhere along the line, what we've got coming here? We've got the Iowa alumni, the University of Iowa
Alumni band.
marching band. Now, I have to ask her, who has more fun than an alumni marching band?
in the homecoming parade, nobody.
If they play it wrong, nobody knows.
Nobody, ain't no secrets.
Let's go, Hawks! You know, it's the middle of summer, and right here in Coralville, we're singing the Iowa Fight Song.
It
It's
never
just-
ends,
it's a year-
24/7.
It's a year-round battle with the absolute year-round battle. Now we've got something fancy, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the founder of the parade, Dick Myers. Dick Myers, he's got that white suit on.
He's not riding his Harley anymore.
No, he's not.
Hey, Dick.
Hi, Dick. Richard.
You know, when he was running for office, he never missed anybody. Dick Myers.
Wouldn't you know, the guy went by, he never even looked at it, for gosh sake. That shows you kind of how we're rating here.
Well, you know why? Because 4thFest is coming up next.
Well,
and
why
here
not?
It is.
You know, I'll bet the group from Hayden Fry and 4thFest will talk to us. Richard Myers is a very integral part of this community and of the parade. He did a wonderful man, Richard Myers. He and his wife Doris. Great people, great Coralville residents.
Way back to the...
Here's Think Iowa City at 4thFest, and they bring lots and lots of groups to Iowa City and Coralville. It's sponsored by the Cedar Rapids Eastern Iowa Airport. I can see the Fly CID in the back.
That's right.
Boy, they're having fun. Folks, you're tuning in here to the 4th of July parade in Coralville, Iowa on July 4th, 2023. There goes Herky the Hawk. I told you it never ends, Herb. There goes Herky the Hawk, the #1 citizen of Johnson County.
We know that. It was on his T-shirt.
And the state of Iowa.
Rest
assured. He's the number
worldwide.
Number
We're
one
down
citizen.
in Cozumel, and they go Hawks because Mary had a hat on with a Hawkeye on it.
Wow.
All right, here is the, is this the sag wagon for the group here?
It might be. It's the Spirit Squad. Good morning.
They need a rest every so often. They're full of spirits.
Wow, look at there. Iowa football, you darn right. That's the nicest looking trailer pull behind you've ever seen in your life, folks.
That'll be at 4thFest.
You bet. You know, these kids are sure scooping up the candy. You know, Coralville's 150 years old. This is our 150th anniversary, the birthday party for the city of Coralville. Lots and lots of activities going on all year long so far. And on October the 3rd, going to be a big party down at the arena, down at the, what we call the ice arena.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the culmination. Lots of things yet to go. The park tonight's the fireworks. Big fireworks. It's right here at ST Morrison Park. Look out, kiddo.
Yep.
Here comes.
Here's one of the people that are helping Coralville grow. Gilchrist Jewett, the lumber company.
Says here they're 106. They're older than the city of Coralville. They're 160 years old.
And they have their new design center.
Well, they're looking good. They got a whole bunch of people out here this morning. Hi, guys. Nice Coralville business. That's kind of the thing about a small town parade like this. We get, I might have the University of Iowa big thing here, but we've got all kinds of small businesses here. That's the beauty. I like it. This is a small town parade. Check out the West Bank here, Herb.
Yeah, they have a whole bunch. What do we got here? We got, the 15th.
Best interpretation of the theme by the West Bank.
150th anniversary of Coralville.
Red, white, and blue. Get that theme. It's red, white, and blue, ladies and gentlemen. Coralville's 150th. They got a big giant birthday cake is why they won that. That's a sweepstakes winner right there, boy. They're right with it. My hat is off the West Bank for sure. Hello there. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, young man. I like that.
Yep. Coming up next is Midwest One Bank. Been in the area since 1934.
Well, they've got a big crowd in Midwest One Bank.
They certainly do.
You know what has to happen here? I'll bet you they asked for volunteers, and more than likely everybody in the bank volunteered, so they said okay. You know, nobody's going to say no to marching in the Coralville 4th of July parade. This is the biggie, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a good time. We got a high sky. If you're an outfielder, you know what a high sky means. That means it's light blue, and they're really hard to see the fly ball, but boy, it's a beautiful day in Coralville, Iowa, celebrating the 4th of July, the 247th anniversary of independence for the United States of America. I prefer to call it Independence Day and not the 4th of July. This is, after all, Independence Day. That's what all these our forefathers fought for, is our freedom, and by golly, we're celebrating it here today.
And to remind you, that is the Gay Chia Funeral Home, another longtime member of the Coralville area.
Danny Chia grew up right down the street right here.
That's right.
Yes, he did.
I used to sell him and his mom meat.
Is that a fact?
There he is.
Hi, Bill. That's Brother Bill. And there's Danny bringing up the bag on his shin. Hi, Danny. There goes Dan Chia. You know, that's one of those businesses that you just don't want to do business.
No, you want to visit.
Thanks for having a business, of course. We just don't.
You don't want to hire them.
We don't want to do business with you. The funeral home. Thank you so much. Dan Chia and his family are great Coralville people for sure. Okay, what we got cooking here?
This is a Remax.
Well, how would I know who that is?
You know that.
That's the real estate company. Hi, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. Back to the Future car. That's a Back to the Future car.
It is. I'm trying to see what they've driven.
Hi, gang. Hi, Levin. Well, we're getting our share of the stuff here. We're going to get our share there.
Whoa, hello.
Exploding something or other going on in here.
I like that.
Yeah. Remax selling houses proudly in the city of Coralville for 1992. Matter of fact, there they go. Their big balloon. Kids on roller skates.
You know what that means? The Iowa Children's Museum is right behind.
Wow. Well, this parade's really having at it, aren't they? They're marching along.
I know, but here we have is the Extreme Arena.
We've got the hockey team. We've got Extreme Arena. We've got the Heartlanders. We've got
volleyball team.
Wow,
this
we've
is
got
the
all kinds
girls
of things.
Volleyball. Yeah.
University of Iowa women's volleyball. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Dash. Heartlanders hockey. I'm a season ticket holder for 2 years. That's the greatest sport ever. I don't know many of the rules, and we go every game. We go hockey all the time. It is a great addition. Here comes the Iowa Children's Museum right out of the Coral Ridge Mall. If you've never been to the Children's Museum, whether you have kids or not, maybe grandkids, maybe your neighbors have kids, I don't know. What a great place to go visit, the Iowa Children's Museum in the Coral Ridge Mall. You bet. Interactive displays, interactive fun for the kids. I don't know if they charge admission. I don't know.
There's many options, and there's lots of promotions. Yes.
I think so, too. Here comes Lansing's Funeral Home. Again, a Coralville business. It's just one that we'd rather not have to call this afternoon, for God's sake.
You know, he's had this horse and carriage in the parade for so many years. We don't know, but
Michael Lansing right there. Hi, Michael.
They retired.
Good to see you.
Horses.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We got the old-time funeral wagon. Michael owns that. He has all kinds of, that's his thing, funeral related type thing. That is his historic stagecoach looking thing, as a matter of fact. Whoa!
Hello.
Somebody did something there.
The Iowa Gymnasts.
Wow.
Been in business for 50 years, Rex.
50 years?
50 years. Here come some of the gymnasts. A lot of them.
I think they can do handstands, and I can hardly, if I bend over to pick them up, I can't get up. They can do a handstand, for God's sake. What do you know about that?
Here, look at this, walking down the street.
Yeah, here they come.
But
you know, I did that up until last year.
Yeah.
Hand walk down the, walking on your hands, ladies and gentlemen, in the parade, walking on your hands. I defy you, ladies and gentlemen, to get up off the couch right now and walk across on your hands over to the refrigerator. What fun are we having at the parade? It's a Coralville, Iowa 4th of July parade. I think another boomer's coming. Maybe not.
Well, I know that Serve Pro is coming.
Well, there you go.
And the Serve Pro Team Meyer.
That'd be Brian Meyer with those, we call it Serve Pro green trucks. If you have a disaster or calamity at your house, you just pick up the phone and call Serve Pro, and they'll make it clean, just like on TV, like nothing ever happened. They're very, very good at what they do. And they're right here in Iowa City and Coralville, and they show up at all the time. Hi to Brian.
You know, next is the Genesis Church. This is what we call the Big White House. They're just down the street from me, and they have renovated a beautiful 2- and 3/4-story building, and that's the home of their church, their offices. And after the parade today, they're going to have their annual free barbecue.
No way.
Free barbecue, plenty of parking out behind. It's another parade tradition for several years. But, you know, look who's coming now. Who is this, Rex?
Grand Marshal Award winner. Wow.
Yeah, but who is it?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus.
No way. In
yes.
July?
It's Christmas in July. Exactly.
There went. I don't believe my eyes, Herb. I don't believe what I just saw, they used to say.
Yeah, well, I
Santa
think
Claus.
he's spending time down on the beach.
He's got big palm fronds and a tiki hooch. Santa Claus is no dummy. You know, he doesn't. He might be. He's up there in the winter. There's Caleb Fisher, a realtor from Iowa City, involved with the young professionals in our community and believes in providing the highest level of service. From Caleb Fisher right here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And there they go. Use this trailer for free when you buy or sell a house. Well,
that's move is a 4-letter word.
That's right.
That's my problem. But I hear music. You know who that is?
Well, I'm going to take a guess that it could be the Iowa City and Coralville Community Band. That's right.
They have, now that's where we saw that. The Iowa City Band has participated for the past 40 years in the parade. Let's take a listen. What a great bunch. You know, we go right from the community band to the taekwondo float. Does that mean anything?
All I know, Herb, is I'm not going to get up and lip off to even the littlest guy.
Any of these guys here would be look at this.
Like little league size guys can just pound the living tar out of us right there.
You see those belts they're wearing? They're different colors. These back here, these are the ones you want to watch out for. They've been in the area for 22 years. Now this is the North Liberty's best summer camp, before and after school, as well as infant care.
Boy, I used to love going to summer camp. Went to Boy Scout camp, church camp, horse camp, baseball school camp. I did them all. I come to find out later on, my folks just paid tuition to anywhere to get me to go to camp.
Was that a hint?
I thought I was learning something. There went My Mickey and
My Mickey Vacation.
Travel.
Yep.
Full service travel agency by Terry Davies. I help you plan your vacation to any Disney destination right here in town, and even to Disney's Aluna Resort in Hawaii.
Here's a 1950 Oldsmobile, which is kind of unusual.
Well, now
for the lead guitar of the Club Pilates Coralville.
You know, you called it unusual. When I was a kid, those things were all over town. You want to step out back, Herb, and tell me about getting old?
Yeah.
My aunt and uncle had one that's got the awning on the front, and they had an air conditioner hanging out the side because it was a brand new deal. That's a beautiful car, dark blue. I like that. Club Pilata, do you go there?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Inspire Athletes are next.
I think this guy pooped out riding shotgun there. I think
Yeah,
he's all in.
He's kind of tired, isn't he?
You know, for a parade, you have to pace yourself. I slept for 3 days just so I could be here for this one. What do we have here, Herb?
This is the Inspire Athletics. They took their team to Disney World for the competition. Their junior level 2 made it to the finals and placed 16 of 75 teams in their division.
Wow.
Athletics.
Uh-oh, here we go.
This is...
Uh-oh, right in front of a judging stand, they got a young lady with maybe a pyramid deal. Wow!
Good catch.
That Independence Avenue is hard. You know, it's so good to see all these youth of America out in all these groups, the church groups and the Children's Museum groups and the Boy Scouts and any other group going by with these kids. This is the future of our country, ladies and gentlemen. It all started with you and I, and we've about had it, Herb and I. And now we got to hand the ball off to these younger kids. We're having a ball here with these kids. They're having the greatest time ever, and that's a wonderful thing to see.
You remember this, don't you? Whenever you were in baseball?
Yeah, absolutely. Started baseball in Coralville in 1957, and went through Little League in Coralville, went through Babe Ruth in Coralville, played high school baseball. Wonderful sport. To this day, I'm a big baseball fan. I'm a Dodger fan, so I'm having a tough year, Herb. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, sorry.
Good to see everybody. There you go. There you go. The only problem I have, Herb, is that that's the green and gold of West High. I played for the other end of town.
You did, didn't you? You had red on us, I remember.
I did have red on. That's right.
Our Redeemer Lutheran Church is coming up next.
Our Redeemer, serving the community, reaching out the gospel for 66 years. Wow. The message of water welling up to eternal life from John 4:13 to 14 will be shared with 8,000 bottles of water. They've got 8,000 bottles of water. Wow. You know, in the military, they call that incoming.
Yeah.
There they go. They got about 4,000 left, I'd say. 8,000.
The day is young, Rex. You know.
That's right.
We're only on the first 20% of the parade here.
Herb, what's this? Martial arts.
This is the HIP Martial Arts, Self-Defense Seminars, and Extreme Kickboxing. Now, you know what's funny? We have in Coralville, we have several of these different.
This guy lives right around the corner here. I saw that. Oh, he's going to blow that guy away.
He's going to show him how to disarm him.
It was right after he got shot. He's a little late. Anyhow, that's a great thing for youth and adults alike, learning self-defense, for God's sakes.
Yeah. Now, this is the Hawkeye Painting and Contracting.
Formerly, I think it says formerly Henry's Painting. They've now morphed into Hawkeye Painting, kind of a common name around town. What do we got going here? Nice big trip. There goes the Classy Chassis Cruisers with one of their big cruisers. I'm a member of the Classy Chassis.
Yes, you are.
The last Friday night of every month in the summer, April through September, at the Coral Ridge Mall out over by Chili's on that side. Have a car show, and you drive your car out there, come out and see. It's free, no admission. You walk around, see all the cars, bring an old car. You don't have to vote or anything like that. It's just a nice place to be at the Classy Chassis.
You know the people who own those cars have as much fun as the people who come out to look at them, because they just live for these nice weekends.
Proud of them.
Show off their vehicles.
I'm very proud of mine when they start. That man ran out in front of a vehicle in the parade. I don't think he's long for the world.
No.
That's the Aerohawks. Look at those.
You know, have you ever been out to see these guys fly?
I have.
We've been out there, and it is just
those
amazing.
Those are miniature scale. They look like any plane that would fly over. Looks like a.
And on July 9th, on Sunday, July 9th this year, they'll be flying.
Sunday, July the 9th, they're going to be out at the air show. Wow, obviously the Aerohawks.
Yes.
Warbirds, aerobatics, tributes and comedy. Wow.
Okay, here's the baton twirlers.
Excuse me while I concentrate, Herb.
That's right. Recreational and competitive baton twirling, coached by Jessica Maxwell. high school, college twirlers.
There's a girl right here in Coralville, lives right up at the top of the hill on 12th Avenue. She got a full ride to the University of Arizona. To this day, she goes to school there. Last name is Slade. I think maybe Lizzie Slade. Maybe it's her sister, twin sister. And she's the twirler for the University of Arizona Athletic Department. She got a full ride to, and she started at one of these groups and then went to West High. So, folks, it's a big deal if your young daughter is into this. Wow.
3 at once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only thing we could juggle is the books at our house. The Vintage Co-op from Iowa
Vintage
City.
Co-op.
Senior living.
59 units.
For the most part, senior living. You bet. Help lots
They're
of
out
people.
at, that's the one I always have to remember. They're on Camp Cardinal Boulevard.
Right they are.
Forever Green has been around for 40 years here serving Coralville.
The Hirschbergers.
And, it started out as just a little lawn care business and it's really grown.
They started on 8th Street right here in Coralville. Boy, they've got some
lots of nice
beautiful
flowers
on there.
Yes.
Wow. What a nice float that was, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, speaking of the ambulance, here's the University of Iowa Healthcare. This is a blood mobile, but I tell you, these folks go to different events and meetings, and we see them at 4thFest having a blood donor day. They're out to businesses.
They've been involved in the community for a long, long time.
Long time.
You realize that some students go to them and sell their blood and all kinds of things like that to help pay tuition. It's a wonderful program. I hope that lady makes it the whole parade. She's with child quite profusely. I hope she makes the whole parade without maybe needing one of the ambulances went by
That's
sooner.
why they have the ambulance going first here.
That's why they march behind her.
Okay, here comes one of your favorites, Rex. This is
Ladies and gentlemen, stand back. It's time for the Iowa City Bruisers, the only free league for youths age 7 to 17 youth roller derby. I'm infatuated with the roller derby. I always was. Here they go. I used to roller skate with a kid. They had a skaterama in Coralville down on the Coralville Strip. And then some different people. That was back in the 50s, by the way, early 60s. So roller skating is, my parents met at a roller skating rink in West Liberty in 1936.
Really?
So, yep, roller skates a big part. It used to be a big part of youth activities in high schools and go on dates, and things like that. It was a big deal. Good morning. Good morning. I think some of them have been in some praise before. They're well tanned.
I wonder if that's easier, skating or walking. I wouldn't know.
I don't know.
They don't let me on anything
they don't
above
fall
2
down.
inches. Yeah.
And we've got the Rent-A-Center in Iowa City, rent to own, made easy. And folks, if you're looking for all different, why buy it? Just go down to the Rent-A-Center and rent it. You'll take it back the next day and don't have to buy one. Keep some money in your pocket and get your things done. That's their home improvement center. So if you have some company coming, why we're going to do that.
Yeah, it's time to say thank you to some of our Coralville 150 sponsors. We have official sponsor, City of Coralville.
We've got the 4th Fest.
Coleridge Mall, Hills Bank and Trust, Premier Sports, Burfest, 4thFest, 4th Auction. All these different events wouldn't happen without the
Convention Visitors Bureau, the River Landing, and Mid-American Energy, Beaster and Kim Engineers, West Bank, the Community Foundation of Johnson County, Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Company, Midwest One Bank, Morton Construction, and Randy's Flooring, and the Watts Group.
And thanks to our generous red level sponsors, which are too numerous to list individually. Thank you to all the people that have helped make this thing happen.
You're darn right. In kind, we've got Allegra, the Central State Bank, Costco, Fitness Sports, Aries, Custom Trophies. Boy, they're a big supporter of
Yes, they are.
Hawkeye Commercial Real Estate, Hobby Lobby, Hoblob they call it. Hy-Vee #1 down on 8th Street in Coralville. Youngie Ford in North Liberty, and Pearson's and Larry Sheehy.
A big thank you to all of our friends who help us keep us employed.
Absolutely, that's right.
They might give us a raise next year, Rex.
Anything would be a raise. Maru Martial Arts. Now, we've had a couple martial arts groups. We have a martial arts groups of all ages on Maru martial arts classes on character development. I like that. physical fitness and self-defense rather than fighting. All right, overachieving goal is building our students' self-esteem, and that is, I call that confidence. Build your confidence and your self-esteem are very, very important in young people, and this group is off and running with doing just exactly that. Good for them. I'm glad they're here.
There's a bunch.
Just when you thought martial arts, just when you thought nobody else was taking martial arts, there they are right there.
Yep. This is another one, isn't it? I said there were several.
Uh-oh, I've heard they're going to gang up and do something to us here.
I don't know
that
what
lady's got a black belt. I can see
yeah.
that around her waist. I'm not messing with her.
When you see someone with a couple boards coming at you, you know what's going to happen.
Here, they're getting
right
boards
here.
out.
Yep, right here's the guys. Look out.
Uh-oh.
Edged weapons.
They've got broomstick-looking things. They've got broomsticks. And they're beating the tar out of each other right here on the middle of the street, so to speak. Ever going to break a board with his foot? He did it, just exactly that, this young guy. He's sure giving it a whirl. Yeah, he did it. Boy, I'd be limping all the way home if I did that. I tell you that.
I wouldn't be able to stand on one foot.
Good job, bud. Folks, you can saw down any tree you want in your yard. You know what you have left, Herb, after you saw the tree down?
You have a big stump.
Yeah, right. And right in front of us here, we're a local business called Rockin' C Stump Grinding. This is what has to happen if you take a tree down, and if you have ash trees. Trust me, you're taking a tree down these days, and you've got these guys. This is very important.
It's a lot of work to do that. The machine makes it easy.
Look at that little dinky machine. That's probably about a $30,000 machine. That was Rockin' C Stump Grind, the Johnson County Republicans. Hello to everybody, it says here on. Hello to everybody. So you have experience in your family with people getting married. You want to talk about the bridal shop?
Well, you know, it's I had one, and
it's more experience than I have.
Yes, unfortunately, it wasn't around here. But the bridal shop is promoting that offers everything a wedding party needs for their big day. One-stop shopping.
Well, I can tell you some stories in our family that a cousin of mine offered his daughter $25,000 to elope, and she said no, thank you. And he spent more than that on the wedding. He was trying to be nice to give her $25,000 so she could go buy a house with or something.
It seems to me I may have said that too.
They turned it down. My dad didn't even come close to anything like that. There comes the bridal shop.
Well, if they have white umbrellas like that to keep the sun off today, that's a good idea. It's warm out there.
Oh, he's got a bubble machine. Well,
we got another little VW convertible here.
Wow, there you go.
Dance marathon.
University of Iowa Dance Marathon. I can't even begin to tell you all the good that they do in this town, in this state. The Dance Marathon, it says right here, ladies and gentlemen, they're celebrating their 30th anniversary this year. For over 30 years, they have raised $34 million for pediatric care center patients at the Stead Family Children's Hospital. That's one we all wave to. We all wave to them at football game. That is the...
yep, the wave. Home of the wave.
That's the Friends of the Animal Care League right there. Animal Care Center. Who wouldn't want to be in favor of those people here? There they go. They got a nice big van.
Here we go, yeah.
It's a late entry, folks. And
it is.
They stop right there. We got a big rabbit looking at us.
Animal Center and care adoption. Here's a nice looking truck. I used to have one of those, Rex. It was blue and white.
I got to tell you, this says 1942 Chevy. That's Dennis Plate driving, and that's not a 1942
No,
Chevy.
it isn't. I think they have
That's a 1972. 1942. You know, some of these...
I wasn't around in 1942.
Neither was I.
Some of the 72
young
Chevy.
people on the parade committee probably looked at, that's got to be about a 1942. And here we go right here. Goes the crazy clown. One of the craziest clowns you're ever going to see. He's so crazy, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's all by himself, too.
Well,
the rest of them are behind him. They're coming. Oh, no. Here we go.
They're not. They're way behind him.
I am.
There's our friend Hy-Vee. There's Ted Carpenter.
There's Hy-Vee.
Hi, Ted.
That's all of our friends. A smile in every aisle.
There goes our smiles right there. Hi, gang.
Are.
Boy, they got little bitty kids in wagons.
They got everything.
They're handing out stuff. Handing out all kinds of things. They got walkers, sidewalkers, all kinds of things like that. Herb, I'd like to tell you about some more things going on here. I'd like to tell you about Bachmeyer Carpet as a sponsor trust, the City Attorney's Office of Don Deal and Kevin Olson, the Coralville Fire Department, the Coralville Public Library, Edward Jones for Todd Nash, Gay and Chia Funeral, Tom and Deb Gill, Green State Credit Union, Greg's Lawn and Landscaping, Seth Hershey, Iowa Office Services, Noah Keck, Dirk Keller, Mark Stiles and more, Mark Rathke, Richard and Doris Myers, Part-Time Auto, Don Perizic and David Potter, Russell's Locksmith, Shields, Shoemaker and Holland Professional Engineers, the Laura Sorority Team at Remax, and Skip and Pat Wells and Ron and Bev Windman.
Well, that's quite a list.
Wow.
A lot of familiar faces.
Those people don't have any money left because they all sponsored things. We've got lots and lots of community support, ladies and gentlemen. What we're reading here, names of community support. These people are all indebted because they're here. They're not indebted. I don't mean that. They're all proud and thankful of the fact they truly, truly are in the greatest little dynamic city in the Midwest, and that'd be Coralville, Iowa. There's a lot more to come, by the way. You do know that, don't you? We're celebrating 150 years of independence in Coralville, but there's a lot more to come in Coralville. That's the fun part.
Well, you know, Coralville started 150 years ago in just a little bend in the river. And the town was named Coralville after a professor spotted all the fossils out in the limestone.
That's a fact. It's an absolute fact.
And to this day, you can go up to the Fossil Gorge and take a look at some of that after the big flood.
Rygo Services, lawn mowing and junk removal. Boy, they could come to a lot of people's houses and spend a lot of time junk removal.
You know, people, that's a word now, downsizing, moving, retiring, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do that.
It did. Absolutely.
Now, what would a parade be without a school bus?
Well, I don't know. They look like they're going to pick us up and haul us back to
the home.
One of the scariest sights when I was a kid when the school bus showed up. Oh my God, no! I rode it about 2 months when we had to go from Coralville to Iowa City High on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Until some of my friends turned 16, the driver's license. I've only ridden one a couple times, maybe a dozen times. Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. There goes the church group, as a matter of fact. What do we got going? The New Life Community Church.
That's in the old Ace Hardware building, for those of you who've been around Coralville for a while. And they really remade that whole area, redecorated, and it's they're having their New Life Community Church.
Community Foundation of Johnson County. The Community Foundation of Johnson County's mission is to connect communities with people with causes that care that matter to support sustainable change. And that's exactly what happens. You donate to a group, and these people manage the money is what goes on. They are money managers, and they invest the money so that your group raised $10,000 when they manage it for a while, turns it into $12,000. I've been wondering where that horn's coming from.
Yeah, it's coming right. It's getting closer. Z102.9, as you can hear going by, but what was in the background was Holiday Record. There they go. Holiday Record. It's been around for ages. And,
3519091, if I remember. I got it on my speed dial on my phone because I have an old car. That's a slide back. That bed right there slides back. They pull your car up on it and haul it away. My old car is broken down. What'd you say, Herb?
I did not say a word.
Okay.
We got a little second or two break here, so I'm thinking that we need to talk a little bit about the grand marshals that went by.
All right, let's do that.
If we can, in between the horns. But the Allwine family, Bowers, Brandstatter family and the Wenman family. Now, you know about the Brandstatter family being here for a while.
You know, Grandpa Brandstatter, who I knew very well, was the town marshal in 1928 to 1952. So he was town marshal when I was a kid. And my grandma was the town clerk. All those things. And lots of these families have been here for many, many generations. The Wenman family and the Allwine family, and maybe I mentioned earlier, the Allwine family, their homestead was on First Avenue in Coralville where the McDonald's is. That's where their big farmhouse was, right there. And
I remember when First Avenue was barely two lanes wide.
It's that, absolutely. It was a road to nowhere because the interstate wasn't there. There's Happy 150th right there. Yeah. So lots of families, those families have been here for over 100 years, and they either stayed because they liked it or couldn't get out. I always say one or the other. So congratulations to those heritage families, we're going to call them. How's that?
Well, I got here when Coralville had its 100th birthday in 1973. That's when Herb and Mary got married, and they finally showed up in Coralville.
That'd be 50 years ago.
That was 50 years ago. Matter of fact, we had our 50th on Friday, June 30th.
So you've been here for 1/3 of the life of Coralville.
I have been.
Good for you. You're a newcomer. Yes. Welcome to town.
I know, and you know, it's all these 100-year-old families. You know, it's they get a lot of credit, but those of us that only been here for 50 years, we have seen probably the biggest change in this area. Everything from when Coral Ridge Mall didn't exist. You couldn't buy a pair of socks in Coralville, Iowa in 1972 and 73. We had 2 or 3 or 4 little stores that finally opened up. But I remember doing all my Christmas shopping at the hardware store on Christmas Eve that day. I snagged a Cabbage Patch doll for my new daughter. I was a hit that year. 1973.
Wow. Well, it looks like we've got...
This is Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse coming up here. And they have Andy the Armadillo. That poor guy, he's got to be hot.
Boy, Andy needs a water, I tell you that. Yeah. That guy's in a great big armadillo, or a girl, whoever it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that whoever's inside that thing needs air conditioning hose. Wow. Texas Roadhouse, that's the restaurant in Coralville. The place is always packed.
It's always busy. It's always good. It's always noisy. So, I mean, you want to have a good time, you go there. It's a lot of fun.
July 4th Parade, Coralville, Iowa, July 4th, 2023. Also in conjunction with the 150th anniversary with the city of Coralville. And they're doing great things here.
Well, we have a lot going on today. After the parade, there's a free barbecue. We've got fireworks tonight. You know, it's the whole day is
the North Liberty. Look at here, her North Liberty Coralville baseball and softball right here. Your Coralville youth baseball and softball. That'd be boys and girls. I love it. That's how you get started. There you go. Good for you guys, girls.
The Tin Caps baseball.
I'll bet it's hard keeping their attention, wouldn't you think? Tin Caps. There you go.
The hardest thing is making them go the right way when they hit the ball.
That's right. Well, it's also good to see that they've got a youth girls softball. I didn't have that when I was a kid. The girls, even in high school, the girls went to a big school. And the little dinky schools in Iowa had girls sports. And remember, we all watched the girls high school tournament. Well, we never had that in girls sports in the schools.
Oh, there's one.
Aha! Aha!
Gotcha.
Dodgers, yeah. You a Dodger fan? Got a Dodger t-shirt on.
I know. You don't see very many around Coralville, do you? Yep. Here we are. Well, that bucket was heavy when they started. I don't see. Oh, I think we're coming up here. As you know, the Coralville Parade, they line up themselves, and sometimes the order might be a little bit out of what the official printout is. So,
you think?
In other words, we need to wing it.
I'm pretty sure this group already went by once, haven't they?
I don't know. Maybe they're back again. Here's our third Volkswagen convertible with the top down with the West High Dance Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, get down and get yourself a Volkswagen convertible. Several of them have gone by. This is the West High Dance Team. I like this. Boy, they got a big group out here today.
Yes, they do.
They're looking great. Hi, girls. They're really looking good. Nice uniforms, big glittery pom-poms. Just a great, great time to be here for sure.
West High Dance Team. They're going to camp in a few days to qualify for the National Dance Team Championship in Florida in February. So you can see them at the home West football games.
Is that entry number 99, Herb?
That was West High Dance Team. And now it looks like we're coming up on another Maverick. Another.
Folks, so we've kind of lost control of the parade. We don't. Somebody with purpose here. Nice group marching by here. But we'll listen in to them. How's that?
Sounds good. See, we're missing.
Concise earth construction. Concise earth construction. You wouldn't want them digging a hole where they weren't supposed to.
No.
So that'd be concise.
Always call for underground.
That's right. Here's
digging first.
My God, ladies and
Look
gentlemen.
at those tires. Look at those tires.
Those aren't tires. Those are tracks.
Those are tracks.
A John Deere 9620. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest tractor I've ever seen in my life. That thing's 20 feet high. It's got.
He's got more computers in there than you do.
This is Iowa, ladies and gentlemen. A John Deere tractor goes by and everybody's about dying. It's the biggest tractor you've ever. It's got the treads at every corner set of tires are treads. Good morning.
Johnson County Fair, Queen and Princess. The Johnson County Fair is July 23rd through the 26th this year.
I'll be down there. I'm going to be down there at the talent show. I'm the MC for the talent show.
Is it still the biggest free county fair around?
No, not anymore. But it's
not anymore. But
July 20th.
It always has been free.
Couple of weeks. Yep. No charge. Free parking. Free events. Tractor pull. All kinds of kids' day. Wow. Senior day is on Monday. Here comes the Jaguars. Johnson County Jaguars fast pitch softball. Now, Herb, I played fast pitch 2 summers in the Iowa City Men's League. And when they say fast pitch with your bat, in those days, a bunch of old guys, those guys were good.
Yeah.
And I didn't dig in. Man, they were whipping that ball, and they were really good. Really going to. We're at entry number 104, ladies and gentlemen.
Paul Davis Restoration coming up.
106, yes, sir.
Yeah, we had to see that. We had a couple that were out of place. So.
Well, I think the Crazy Clowns that barged in for some reason. It's the Crazy Clowns. They're so crazy they jump in line, Herb, as well.
Yeah, I know.
It screwed up, of course, our announcers. We can't keep up with anything like that. We wouldn't know the difference. We'd be the last.
Well, I do see that the Montessori nursery is coming up. And this is new to me, is daycare for 6 weeks to 3-year-old children through the Montessori school.
Now, Herb, the next one is called Solid the Brand. Now, here's what it says, ladies and gentlemen. It says it's a black-owned gym, home of power lifters, bodybuilders, and serious athletes. Herb, we may not be of that persuasion, but maybe they'd invite us because it says power lifters and bodybuilders and serious athletes. That'd be us.
I know, but they also share ownership with Solid Auto, which is an all-service mechanic shop.
There you go.
Am I thinking the mechanics are part-timing as bodybuilders?
No, I'm thinking they fix your car while you go bump iron.
Well, that'd be a good idea.
And there's Brown Deer Place, retirement place. Retirement living and memory care right here. We probably need to go there. Brown Deer Memory Care and Retirement Living right here in Coralville, Iowa. What a wonderful asset for any community to have. And guess what's coming? The Solon Community School District got lost, and they brought down a school bus. The Solon Community School District, I don't even want to say back to school because as a kid, those are the three hated words that I ever wanted to hear was back to school.
Yeah, but the problem is now it's summer is from the middle of June to the middle of August. It's 2 months.
I'm not for that. I'm of the opinion you can learn a lot of things in the summer when you're not in school.
I certainly did. Back in the back lot.
I did too.
Yeah. I forget what.
Ladies and gentlemen, the street sweepers going by, which unfortunately marks the end of the 2023 Independence Day Parade in Coralville, Iowa. We've had hundreds and actually thousands and thousands of people here in Coralville lining the route all the way. They're probably done in front of the viewing stand right now. And so, Herb, let's wrap this up. What do you think we saw today?
I think we had one of the best parades ever. 150th birthday parade. And I want to thank all the people that made this possible. And thank you to all the thousands of people who came here to watch this parade.
So, ladies and gentlemen, from the right downtown Coralville, Iowa, and right in front of the rec center, amidst thousands of people, and the parade has just gone by, the 150th year of Coralville, the 247th year of the United States of America. We bid you adieu. Enjoy your day. See you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Happy Independence Day.